Right, hi everyone. Sorted out a few more bulbs. These are ones that came from Holland. Well, some of them are. I didn't realise what I had also from Holland was this one. We'll show you the box it's in. WM. Nothing else shown on the box. Made in Bulgaria. And when you think of Bulgaria, you think of the neon of the horizontal type. And there's the bulb that was in there. I've shown one of these before, the same type of lamp, not the same lamp though. It seems I have a couple of these, I might even have 3. This time I can put it on and show you it working. I'll turn it over. There's what the lamp looks like alight. Normally these beehives, they're not horizontal, but this particular make is a well-made lamp. This is 240 volts. And it's obviously made up of 2 independent electrodes. There's like one spring, but the wire had been cut, and on it was joined the wires from inside the lamp. They're 2 springs. Yeah, an interesting lamp, which I've noticed was first advertised on eBay, and I think I said then for a lot of money. This one was a gift to me, which I'm very, very grateful, and many thanks. And now let's turn this one off. Oh, let's turn it off rather than turn it on full. It's mains voltage, so I'm not going to blow it. I get in the habit of making sure I've set the variac to the lowest setting or off. There's what's written around the lamp. It's 240 volt. In fact, 210 to 240. And 3 to 5 watt. Now this one I believe is a photographic lamp. I don't know what colour it is. I'm about to try it to put it on. The etch isn't coming up very clear at the moment. Hold on, let me put that on, that might help. I put my high intensity lamp on. Philips made in Holland, 220-230. Number is PF 711E. I think PF refers to the fact that it's used in the photography business. I don't even know if it works. I see no reason why it shouldn't. So let's have a little look. Doesn't look like it does work. Well, I don't know. turned it on to the maximum. And the bulb's getting warm. Yep, the bulb's definitely getting warm. So it looks like I've got another of these black light black light lamps. It's obviously the filament's intact because it's getting warm. So once again, if anyone's got any idea what this lamp is or how it was used, I'm pretty sure it was used in photography and could even be very similar to that black glass or black painted lamp that I put in on the first one. I'll check it with my meter, but I'm pretty sure it's okay. It's just that it doesn't show up. As I say, it's a complete mystery what I've got. I haven't really looked at them, so we can see as we go along. Got a nice little etch on there. There's the etch. Let's put it on and see if it works. Restored that to 0. The box it came out of is a Superlux, 100 watt Superlux. $220, $230 and 100 watt E27, that refers to the screw-in base or cap. Being directed down as it is, they say you get 35% more light. I don't see any thing about the percentage of light and all that. It's probably older. Let's give it a little whirl. Immediately see it's a coil filament. I won't put it on too bright. And see the way it's reflected to like an area at the top. This part there. It's getting warm, by the way. I could turn it up a bit brighter, but I'm not going to. It's 100 watts at 240 volts. And that was what was called Superlux. Philips Superlux at 100 watts. Turn this off. It's not too hot to undo. Let's call it right. Make sure I show you the right box for the right bulb. We've got Philips Soft Tone. Got a very clear etch on there. Made in Holland again, 40 watt Philips Soft Tone. It was a shape several makers brought out, which was slightly different to the normal shape, If I remember rightly, when I was a kid in America, Westinghouse had that same shape, and I'm going back to the 50s, so it was a long time ago. I'm pretty sure Westinghouse had that type of shape. Let's have a little look, see if it works. .240 so once again I haven't put it on full brightness. See, after a while the camera takes in, and you can see it's the light is fairly distributed amongst all of the bulb itself, that type of coating, which would probably make it a shadow band type of lamp. Looking at the filament, it appears to be coil. It's pretty difficult to make it out through the little clear bit at the end, but it's certainly a coil filament. Let's see what we've got next. Oh yeah, I'm going to show these as a pair. There's one box. And there's the other box. Two Splendor lamps. One made in England, one made in Holland. The factory of the English one was in Morden, where I used to live near Morden. There's the factory there. Splendor Lamp Factory, and that was on the Lombard Estate, Southwest 19, as the postcode shows. Unfortunately, I don't know if the building's still there, but the company's no longer there. In fact, I don't think they even manufacture lamps in England now under the Splendor name. But it wasn't until I was lucky enough to travel on the continent and visited friends in Holland that I noticed one of their lamps had the Splendor name on it. Couldn't believe it at first. And it was the same name as this, written the same way. It's the typical way the name was written in those days, Splendor. I'll pop it in and light it up and you get a better view of the etch, and I'll then show you the English one, which is a little bit older. This little lamp is only 15 watts, so it's not very bright. Probably just make the etch out. Let's turn this one off. I don't know if it's going to show up. There's nothing wrong with the etch, it's just the fact that the printing is very, very faint. Now that's the lamp. Now let me show you the English one. Funny enough, I think they're both 25 watt. That's the English version. Splendor Lamps was one of the companies that manufactured lamps for Woolworths, the FW Woolworths, under the Sunshine name, and later the Vesta name. Never appeared to make coil lamps, but they made the whole range of, I'd call, household lamps that Woolies sold. And the company, probably then as now, is owned by Philips, hence the reason the Splendor name is still going in Holland. There's several names out there that are owned by Philips. I can think of Pope's, which at one time was used over here by GEC or Osram. I'm trying to think the other name they went by, which has slipped me at the moment. But Pope was one of the early bulb makers who left shores in England and went across to Holland to do his business. Elaster, that was the other name. Elaster Pope, as they were called in England. I haven't got one, so I can't show you one as an example. These two are both Splendor, and Splendor I can remember when very young also manufactured car headlamp bulbs, because someone had a source of finding headlamp bulbs. I don't know whether it was from an old card tip, I don't know. I didn't ask, I was only a kid at the time, and I know that one of them was made by Splendor. Anyhow, up next we've got something that interests me quite a bit. I don't even know if it works. I'll make sure the voltage is right down. I'll screw it in, but gently wind it up. Yes, it's working. Now, interesting in more than one way. We look what it's got on top. There's the name, GE, rough service. Now I keep talking about rough service filaments. Although you can't see the filament as if it was a clear lamp. There's what it looks like up and down, so it's quite a long filament. I might just drop it down a little bit more. You get a better idea of the actual filament. It's 50 watts. I think I got another one of these made by Westinghouse. I think I picked one of these up when I was in America many years ago. Not when I was a kid, this was after that. I'll wind it up a bit more. I'm not going to wind it up too much. That's it, working on about 3/4 voltage. And let me show you the box it came in. It's interesting itself. The original box, Thomas A. Edison. That's Thomas Alva Edison. And all the information there. He wasn't the first to make electric lamps. That was down to Swan in England. Hence you have the Eddie Swan lamp, which was a collaboration between the two inventors. Needless to say, they both worked very hard on the subject, and there was other makers as well, which don't really get a look in. There's the box, and on there, GE lamps stay brighter longer. And you with good memory, in England used to sell Mazda lamps, and their slogan was "Stay brighter for longer." But there again, Mazda lamps in England were a branch of GE anyhow, as under British Thomson Houston. Anyhow, I'm going to have a little break now. Any comments please make. Any information that I can give you, I will try to. I don't know everything, far from it. But I know the lamps I've shown today are relatively the newer lamps. I haven't showed any pip tops or any squirrel cages. Just the few nice new ones, or newish ones. Anyway, thanks for watching. Any comments please leave. Please subscribe. Please like. And as I always say, please do whatever you do on YouTube. Thank you again. Thank you.